Hey everyone, this is More Than Just Trucks, a podcast for gearheads, truckers, and anyone who wants to learn more about the trucking industry. This podcast is sponsored by Truck Country and Stoops Freightliner. Come along with me as we dive deeper into what makes this $700 billion industry an essential part of all our lives. Here, we will interview industry leaders, educators, and more as we aim to inform the population on all things trucking.
Hi there, and welcome to this special episode of More Than Just Trucks. Today we are here to talk about a special event that McCoy Group will participate in later this month. For the third consecutive year, members of our corporate recruiting team will attend and host a booth at the National FFA Convention and Expo. This year's convention takes place in Indianapolis from October 29th through November 1st. If you are attending this year's convention and expo, look for us at booth number 1906 in the Expo Hall. Our team will be there throughout the Expo's open hours on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Additionally, we are welcoming visitors to Stoops-Freightliner's training facility in Indianapolis throughout the week. To share more about this special event, we welcome one of our teammates, Jenny DeArmond of the Stoops recruiting team. Jenny, as well as other members of our recruiting team, has spent countless hours planning our involvement in this year's convention. This makes her the perfect person to talk to. Welcome to More Than Just Trucks, Jenny DeArmond of the Stoops recruiting team. Hi, Jenny. How are you today?
I'm good, Josh. How are you?
Very good. Thank you. Jenny, we're here to talk a little bit about the big event coming up for the McCoy Group in companies coming up later this month, the National FFA Convention and Expo, which will be taking place in your neck of the woods in Indianapolis.
Yes, it will.
This is the third year we're participating in Expo, Jenny?
That's correct, yes.
Great. Jenny, I'm planning to make it over to the Convention Expo this year, but I have not been there in the past. Can you just for our viewers and listeners, tell us a little bit about what makes this event so unique?
Yeah, absolutely. So the National FFA Convention is one unique because of the amount of students and advisors that get to come to this event. So it's nationwide. So last year, I think they had a little over 71,000 students, advisors and chapters come through. So it's really a unique area to see, students from California, Hawaii, Washington, Indiana. So getting a group of these students together, it's just unique in its own self.
From pictures and photos, and video that I've seen in the past, it looks like the expo floor is pretty chaotic in terms of exciting chaos with just so many kids with full of energy going around and so forth. Can you talk a little bit about the expo floor and what the atmosphere is like there?
Yeah, absolutely. So, if you've been to any type of either small convention or large convention, there's a what they call the shopping mall for shopping areas for students to buy FFA swag. And then we have our networking areas where we've got companies, and then we've got colleges as well that come be a part of this. So you'll have booths, again, from one wall to the next wall, giving away different types of swag, promoting their industries, whether it be transportation, agriculture. Trying to think of some of the other ones there. John Deere's got a huge booth there with tractors in the area. So companies go to huge lengths and extents to bring in equipment and different things to be there as well. So the students prepare all year for this. While it's a networking event for companies and students, it's also a chance for these students to win, national FFA events that they are in. From small ag mechanics, they have that, to business leadership classes. So these students have put in a lot of work to get to this point. So it's a huge accomplishment for all the attendees that are there.
Great. Sounds like a really cool event. And from afar, you can see the pictures and you feel the energy almost coming through the video and the photographs. So it's cool. And I look forward to being there this year. Yeah. Jenny, from our perspective, can you just walk through the history of our involvement? Again, being this is our third year, and then just why it's beneficial for McCoy Group and McCoy Group companies to have a connection to FFA and the FFA Convention and Expo.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, this is our third year being down there. We started off the first year kind of smaller booth, really trying to see if this was an area that we wanted to excel and grow in.
Sure.
After attending the first year, absolutely the quality of students that come to these events are, these are our next leaders. Whether it be from the diesel industry to sales industry to future, general managers, terminal managers, business leaders. These students just are kind of the next level of students we want to bring into our companies. So being able to network with them at the national level is super important to us, as well as the local level too. We've tried very hard the last 2 years, especially to get in with our local chapters, whether that's helping judge events at the local level or going to any advisory boards that they have. So it's really just continuing to expand our industry, and that knowledge to these students is important to us.
Pretty neat. Jenny, just for the students who have not stopped by our booth in the past, and aside from the quote unquote fun stuff, would just describe for the workforce of the future, I guess, why the McCoy Group is an appealing organization potentially for them. And you kind of alluded to with the different positions and so forth we have.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what's very unique about the McCoy Group as a whole is we have so many different divisions and so many different career pathways and opportunities for students. A lot of people think transportation and just think, mechanics or truck drivers. And that's not always the case. At our dealership settings, we have, we do have the service departments. We have body shop, trailer shop, but we also have parts department. We have inside and outside sales representatives. We have management opportunities. And that kind of goes over to our food liner, quest liner divisions as well. Terminal managers, drivers, office staff, customer service is huge in our industry. And then, the McCoy construction and forestry falls kind of in that dealership setting as well, too. So there's really a career pathway for just about everybody who's interested in a business field.
Definitely. One thing is you mentioned earlier with students coming from across the country to the event, and I think it's perhaps not everybody knows that McCoy Group is certainly a national organization. We still are true to our family-owned roots and remember where we come from, Midwestern communities, small Midwestern communities, I should say, but we have really grown to be a national organization, and there's a lot of opportunity out there across the country, really, no matter where you live.
Absolutely. Yeah. And, again, students who go away to school too, I use the example of if you're in Indiana and you decide to go to, the University of Iowa, we've got dealerships in Iowa, we have opportunities everywhere. It may not be a full-time job, but, if you're going to school and you need part-time work, we do that as well. So again, I think we appeal to all the different, the student types.
Very cool. Getting into the fun stuff a bit, from talking to you recently and talking to other members of the recruiting team, it sounds like we have a lot of fun stuff planned for our booth this year. And as we have always in the past, some different activities and so forth to engage our visitors. Do you mind outlining a little bit what we have planned for this year?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first thing is every year we've been known for our FFA hats that we bring down there. Every year we try to one up the year before and what we did on hats. So we'll have the FFA hats at our booth again this year. Bracelets as well, the paracord bracelets to all the students who come over and register with us. But I think the one thing that I want to highlight for this year that we're doing that we did not do last year is we're trying to have a competition between all the different states and all the different chapters. So you come over to register with our booth, and then we're going to have a running total of what students are registering from what state. So we can see who comes to visit us the most out of what state. So, we're hoping, again, here being from Indianapolis, I'm hoping the Indiana crews represent. We always like to have little side things going on too. So we're excited to have everybody come over.
Very good. Very good. And you mentioned a couple of the prizes that the visitors can get when they stop by, but I understand we have a couple of different drawings, raffles as well.
We do, yes. So every year we do raffles. We'll do some for students. We do one a day for students, and then we have 2 giveaways for advisors as well. So backpacks for the students that will be filled with McCoy Group swag. And then this year for our advisors, we did, I should have brought one with me so you could see it. It's like a Carhartt tool bag, but that will also be filled with swag for the advisors as well.
Hey, don't worry, Jenny. We'll make sure we get that out on our other social media channels. So if you're watching this and want to check out what we're giving away, stay tuned to our Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram pages for sure. So we'll be featuring those as we get a little closer to the event. So yeah, no problem. Sounds like though very appealing, and trust me, I've been run this company for a long time, and our team works together to find some really cool things to give out, and I think everyone will enjoy what they receive, have the opportunity to receive.
Yes, no, we're excited.
Pretty cool. Another related event that we have associated with Convention Expo is we're hosting some visitors to our Stoops Training Academy in Indianapolis. Jenny, can you explain what goes on there a bit? And again, that's something else I look forward to stopping in and checking out this year.
Yeah, absolutely. So we host, or we're a stop for the career success tours. Chapters sign up with that through the National FFA group for visitors who are coming in out of town who need stuff to do throughout the week. So for the career success tours, they are doing tours at our training center. And how they are setting those up is we will have 5 stations at the training center, really kind of looking at different components to the training center, whether it be, we've got a couple of stations for the diesel mechanics. We also have a parts identification station to walk through different parts that are on trucks or trailers. And then this year, new to the training center, we're going to have a room or kind of a panel to talk about all the different career pathways that we have here. So we'll have a representative from parts, sales, service. I believe we're going to have a warranty team member in there. I think we're having a general manager stop in, really just to engage with the students, to let them know what their days look like, because it's not always the same for everybody.
Oh, that sounds like a great opportunity to give them students a full perspective of the different opportunities. So.
Absolutely.
Very good. Oh, great. And I know this is really one of the highlights of the year for a recruiting team. You guys attend, I was going to say a lot of events, but I mean, probably hundreds of events, if not more really per year. But I know this is definitely from talking to some of our teammates in the department in the past, this is something you guys look forward to every year, really look forward to getting out and seeing the students. Jenny, is there anything else that I didn't ask that you wanted to mention today?
Oh gosh, I'm sure there's 1,000 things I'd like to talk about. Really, and just excited to be a part of this and team up with the National FFA and continue to be down at the convention and then the career success tours as well. I think one thing that I would like to highlight here is that recruiters with the McCoy Group can do so much more than just 10 job fairs and career fairs. We offer services of helping with mock interviews, resume writing classes, interviewing tricks and tips. So we're really trying to pair up with local high schools, FFA chapters, colleges, university, and come in and talk about career opportunities and really help their students, whether they come work for us or if they go someplace else. We want to help prep those students for the next steps in their careers. So anybody that we can reach out to and help that way, I know all the recruiters myself, and then the other ladies are excited to help out in those areas as well.
Very good. What would be if I'm watching this and I'm from a FFA chapter or a local school and I want to reach out to someone from the McCoy Group? How can we reach our recruiting team?
Yeah, I mean, you can go. Yeah, say probably the easiest way would be go to our website. Under the careers tab, there's a section that says contact a recruiter. And you can put your name in, your school, your FFA chapter, and then type in the notes, would like to learn more about mock interviews or coming over for a tour. We do tours like that as well for one-off schools that want to come in and view things. So That's probably the easiest way.
Okay.
The second way would be if you're watching this, come to our booth. We can get that all scheduled at our booth as well. We will all be down there too.
Pretty cool. And if you, for some reason, have any problems finding anything, I also put a plug in. Just feel free to reach out and direct message us on our social media channels. I'm a person, one of the people who checks those messages quite often, and I will make sure they get in the right hands of Jenny or any of our other teammates here. Get you hooked up with learning more about what the McCoy Group and the McCoy Group recruiting team can do for you. So, great. Anything else, Jenny?
No, I think that's it. Thanks for having us. We're excited.
Yeah. So again, we look forward to seeing everybody in Indianapolis a little later this month, October 29th, starting. And our team will be set up in Expo Hall, and we'll be there throughout the Expo hours on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And we look forward, and nothing else, please stop by and say hi and get signed up for some fun prizes. So, hey. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate your time today. We'll see you in Indianapolis.
Thank you.